Yes, for a change. Why don't you just take out your gun and shoot him?
Makes too much noise.
Come on, you can have one. A donut once in a while will not kill you. I'm a doctor.
I can't. I just found out my talking scale has been lying to me.
You have a talking scale?
It's great company. I get on it, it says, your weight is 115 pounds. Have a good day. I mean, what man in my life is that nice to me? So I've been having very good days thinking I weigh 115 pounds. But I don't. I never did. And it probably knew it the whole time.
So how'd you find out? Did it snicker when you got off?
I got on a silent scale. The thing is, you can't trust anything that talks.
First your husband, now your scale.
Listen, girls, I have an announcement to make.
At least I had a husband.
Girls, listen.
It was just a joke, Carol.
Well, I'm sick of your jokes, Barbara.
Come on, play nice, girl.
Especially the one when I was 9 and you told me I was adopted.
I was proposed to last night.
I was 4. How could you believe me?
You crossed your heart.
I didn't cross my heart.
You were what?
Proposed to? You know, like in marriage.
Daddy, that's great.
Are you out of your mind?
Who is it?
Eva Barrett.
Eva's wonderful. That's great.
But everything's always great with her. It's sick. The whole time we were growing up, she was that way.
What way?
Perky. Happy. It's disgusting. I mean, where's a little despair, a little depression, for God's sake? Read some Dostoevsky.
Please. Please, if she is happy, leave her alone.
I'm just trying to inject a little reality into her life, Daddy.
Oh, don't talk to me about reality. I'm a cop. I deal with the scum of the earth. I see the most tragic, filthy, disgusting things in the world.
See that?
I gotta go. I've been up all night, and I have a date.
How can you have a date? You haven't been to bed yet.
I'm combining the two.
Oh, hi,
Grilled sea bass, very dry. No butter, no salt.
Ribs, fries, and another pina colada.
That's death. You just ordered death. No, excuse me, we didn't order wine.
Compliments of the gentleman at the bar.
What do you think? He's cute. Barbara, look deeper.
He's real cute.
Now, what I see is a man who is well-read, enjoys foreign films, and has a deep appreciation for German expressionism.
I'd like to see him in cutoffs.
Me too. Look, Barbara, he's blind.
Hi, can I join you?
We'd be delighted.
I'm Alan Hudson.
This is Barbara Weston, and I'm her sister, Carol. That's how they get to know you.
I have an arrangement with the bartender. Anytime a good-looking lady comes in, he lets me know. Apparently, I just hit the daily double.
So how'd you get here tonight? You didn't drive. Barb, what?
It's okay. I take cabs everywhere. Between you and me, I have a hunch they take me miles out of my way to up the fare. They claim it's a scenic route, but a lot of good that does me. Oh, that's my beeper. Gotta call my office. In the meantime, why don't you write your phone number down? I'll have my secretary put it into Braille.
Barbara, give me a pen. He wants my number.
Your number? What makes you think he wants to call you and not me?
Because for once, cuteness doesn't count. This is a blind man. That little hair flip move of yours is going to get you nowhere.
Yeah, and you can forget leaning over the table for the butter.
Alan, I think there's been a slight misunderstanding. We weren't sure whose phone number you wanted.
Actually,
now, before you say anything, just remember, this is Carol. And this is Barbara. I just can't believe it. He chose a dinner roll over me.
Hey, now here's a surprise. It's Saturday night, Barbara's out, and Carol's home with Daddy.
Charlie, go a little easy here. Carol's feeling hurt. Both the girls met this man at the same time. He asked Barbara out.
Daddy, it wasn't just any man. He was blind.
Hold it. Let me get this straight. A blind guy turned you down? Does the phrase hit bottom mean anything to you?
All right, Charlie.
Daddy, I don't understand this. I mean, Alan's blind. He's vulnerable. The man needs sensitivity and compassion, and he chooses Barbara? I mean, why would he choose Barbara?
Maybe he doesn't want whining. You can hear whining.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. He felt my face and everything.
Houston, we have isolated the problem.
Charlie, isn't there some sort of Porky's Film Festival you should be attending?
Hey, I can take a hint.
Daddy, you don't think there's anything pathetic about you and me being home together on a Saturday night, do you?
No, honey, not at all. Come on, don't listen to what Charlie says. Well, got a date, gotta go. Enjoy yourself, man.
Dreyfus. Now, Mrs. Kramer, let me tell you how this house runs.
I'll need a 10-minute break every hour and an hour for lunch. And albacore tuna. Don't let me catch you sneaking in any of that chunky light stuff. I don't drive and I refuse to take the bus, so here's my address. And if Oprah has an interesting guest, I'll need some alone time.
Do you clean?
Yeah, but I don't like nobody to watch me.
I like her. Mrs. Kramer, I'm sorry. I don't think this is going to work out.
Fine. I'll need a ride to my next appointment.
Goodbye, Mrs. Kramer.
All right, I'll go. But I don't want anyone to watch me.
I think we're making a mistake letting her go.
Oh, Barbara, please.
What? You don't like anybody.
Good afternoon, Elspeth Peabody, answering your advert for a domestic.
Yes, come in, please, Ms. Peabody.
Oh, thank you. Here's my resume. My, what a lovely home you have here.
Well, yes, it collects a lot of dust.
Well, as I always say, the day they do away with dust is the day that I'm out of work.
Your references seem to be in order, but of course we'll need to check them out.
Of course.
I assume the hours and salary are satisfactory?
Perfectly. But there are a few things I'd like to point out.
I thought there might be.
I insist on providing my own transportation, and I will not have you wasting your valuable time fixing me meals. I like to bring my own. Oh, and if it's not a bother, I'd like you to send every fourth check to the Foundlings' home. It's just a little something I like to do.
I think she's even better than the last one. Just one more question. Would you call me Mum?
If you'd like.
Carol, I think we should hire her. Barbara, we cannot hire somebody just because they're willing to call you by some silly name. You understand that, don't you, Elspeth?
Yes, Mum.
You're hired.
Oh, thank you, Mum. And thank you, too, Mum.
She's working out great already. I know. So we'll see you Monday at 9?
Very well. Ta-ta. Ta-ta.
Boy, these foreign films are really complicated.
It's pretty straightforward, Barbara. The undersea atomic explosion awoke the creature, and now he's attacking Tokyo.
Oh, I cannot believe I let your Aunt Rosalie talk me into this.
Daddy, it's just a blind date.
And Aunt Rosalie says she's just your type.
And that she reminds her a lot of Mom.
Yeah, with all due respect to your Aunt Rosalie, her judgment leaves something to be desired.
Daddy, you just say that because she lives in that tiny apartment with a few cats.
20 cats, Carol. That's 80 paws.
Daddy, don't go into this with a bad attitude. I mean, look at Carol and I. We've had plenty of blind dates. You've had a few good ones, haven't you? Not really. Yeah, me neither.
Okay, I feel better. Okay. Oh, boy, nice job. You girls did okay.
Daddy, do you think I'm a complete loser?
Where did that come from?
I was cleaning, and I noticed how the light sliced through the dust. And I thought, one day that's what I'll be, dust. And what'll I have to show for it? No husband? No children? I don't know about my job at the library.
Oh, come on, Carol. Come on, baby, you're gonna be okay.
What a nut. I'm sorry, Daddy. Fine time I picked to reassess my life.
It's not your fault, dear. I mean, you were cleaning, dust flew up. Could happen to anyone. Come on, let's talk about this.
No, it's okay. I'm fine now.
Hi, all. Or should I say, back to you, Westons.
Charlie, you got the weatherman job.
Yep.
Life is random and meaningless.
Well, Charlie, that's great. Congratulations. So, come on, what's the weather forecast for the weekend?
Who knows? But I do predict that by sunrise, Tanya will be experiencing a warm front with partially scattered clothing.
Oh, no, listen, that's Claire. Charlie, I think you should go.
Oh, I want to meet her.
I don't know.
Hey, if I do anything to embarrass you, just give me the signal, and I'm out of here.
All right, okay. Hi,
Claire. Harry.
Oh, well, these are my daughters. This is Carol and Barbara.
Hello.
And this is our next-door neighbor, Charlie Dietz.
Hi.
Hey, you look pretty good from this side. Turn around. Something I said, right?
Well, it is a pleasure to meet both of you. I've heard so much about you.
Go, listen, you go on to... I'm going to let Dreyfus in.
What did you ever see, Claire?
Oh, I see somebody's been dusting.
Dreyfus, look at it. How many times have I told you, stay out of Mrs. Patrick's garden? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 6 times I've told you that.
I know you feel bleak and hopeless right now, Carol, but it's like I used to tell my daughter, Suzanne. When you stop obsessing on it, these things tend to fall right back into place.
Excuse me, Claire, I think we should get going, yeah.
Oh, I wish we had more time to talk. Well, it was lovely meeting both of you. Good night.
Night.
Night. Have fun.
Yeah, we
Thanks.
shall. Bye-bye.
So what do you think?
She's cool.
Cool? Great. No, thank you for that in-depth analysis. You know, you really give new meaning to the word shallow.
Oh, yeah? Look, Carol. Dust.
Hi, Barbara. Want to have sex?
Nope.
Think can I have a sandwich?
Okay.
Anyone call for me?
Carol, would you get over it? It's been 2 weeks. He's not going to call.
Well, it's probably tough to dial when you're in a straitjacket. So who is he?
Somebody she met on a plane. He asked her for her number and promised to call.
God, I just hate men.
So, big deal. Men hate you.
I'm not even going to dignify that remark with a response. Stupid moron. It's not fair. I didn't ask him to change seats so he could sit next to me, to flirt with me for the entire trip, to ask me for my phone number so we could go out that weekend. He gave me his fruit cup, for God's sake.
I don't see the problem here. He asked you out, he gave you food. That's better than you usually do.
I don't know why this makes me so angry. I guess by now I should be used to men not calling when they say they will. Well, fine. Who cares? I don't care. Yes, I do. I want revenge.
Oh, Carol, one guy doesn't
One
call.
guy? It is not one guy, Barbara. I want revenge for the last 15 years. I want somebody to pay for all the times I've been stood up, all the calls that never came, all the tears I've wept, asking the question, is it me?
Hey, Carol, you shouldn't waste your time crying over something like that. I mean, what the hell else could it be?
Barbara, you're a detective. Help me find this guy so I can tell him off. Together, we'll strike a symbolic blow for women everywhere. Are you with me?
I'd like to be, Carol, but nobody's ever stood me up.
All right, forget that. Remember that guy who dumped me and I got so upset I wrecked your car?
Oh, yeah. And I liked that car.
Then, damn it, let's get him!
Okay.
Barbara, I want you to know that I couldn't have done this without you. Together, we are righting a wrong that happens to millions of women every day. I feel that we are truly sisters, in the universal sense of the word.
What a nut.
Who is it?
John Taylor?
He's here.
He's here.
Don't you want to do our little dance?
No, I'm sick of it.
All right, but wait before you open the door. I want to make an entrance.
Hi, is this 1755 Fairview Road?
Yes, it is.
Hello, John Taylor. Remember me?
No.
You don't? Well, of course you don't, because you're a selfish, callous, unfeeling excuse for a human being.
Mom?
No. I happen to be the poor, trusting soul you hustled on the airplane. Do you think I had nothing better to do than to sit by the phone for the last 2 weeks waiting for you to call? Well, let me tell you something, buddy boy. On behalf of women everywhere, we feel rejected when you don't call. We spend days thinking, maybe he lost my number, only to find... Were your shoulders that broad on the plane? Only to find that you had no intention of following through. That we've pinned our hopes and our dreams on what was for you merely a momentary exercise of your damned macho male ego.
So does this mean I didn't win the house?
No, you can have the house.
Carol!
But I'm sorry, I can't help it. He's so cute.
Well, give him something else. We need the house.
No, John, you're right. You didn't win the house. That's right. This is a sting. And we've brought you here so for once someone could hold you men accountable for what you do.
Well, I think you're right.
You do?
Yeah, I do. And I'd like to make it up to you. Not just for myself, but on behalf of all men. Say, dinner tonight?
Tonight?
I'll pick you up around 7. And that's a promise.
Oh, all right. See you then. Drive carefully.
Night, Carol.
Good night.
Night, Barbara.
Night. So what do you think of Bucky?
What do I think of him?
Yeah, what do you think of him?
Well, he seems like a very nice young man.
Yeah, he is. I just don't think it's gonna work out.
Really? Oh, Barbara, honey, I'm very sorry. But you know, it was bound to happen. You're just two very different people, different interests, different tastes.
No, it's not that. He wants me to move in with him.
This makes no sense.
I know, it seemed way too soon for me, too, but he is putting the pressure on. He has this thing about commitment.
He wants commitment?
So I want you to talk to him for me.
What?
I want you to talk to him. I want you to tell him that I like him, okay? But if he doesn't stop pressuring me, it's going to scare me away.
Barbara, I think this is something you'll have to talk to him about yourself.
I tried. It doesn't work.
You've never had trouble talking with men before.
I know, but Bucky's different. I mean, I know he's this big, tough cop and everything, but he's really sensitive.
Sensitive, too?
Yeah, he gets that sad look in his eye, and then I just can't go on. So you've got to talk to him for me, please.
You want me, Carol, I'd trade a limb for a husband, Weston, to tell this sensitive guy who wants you to move in with him to stop all this commitment talk before it ruins your relationship?
Yeah.
so crazy about her, Carol. I think about her all the time. I do want her to move in with me. I do want that commitment. And if it works out, I want to get married and have children. I know it's just been a short time, but is that such a terrible thing?
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes! Yes, it is a terrible thing to Barbara. That's the kind of talk that's going to scare her off.
Sounds like maybe the best thing is just to end this now.
What, Bucky? No, that's not what I was saying. Just take it slower is all.
That's not me. I just don't operate that way. Please explain it to her, okay?
Bucky.
Oh, God, I'm gonna miss her.
You'll get over it.
I won't. Where am I ever gonna find somebody to replace her?
Oh, Bucky, I'm sure there's someone somewhere who's right for you.
Who?
I don't know. Just leave me alone, all right? Good night.
Oh, God!
Where's Bucky? What happened? He left. Why? I explained it all to him, Barbara, but he was so in love with you, he felt that he couldn't take it slower. He thought it was best to end it all now. I'm sorry, Barbara. Hey, no prob. No prob?
Yeah, it sounds like it worked out for the best. I mean, any guy who acts like that after just a couple of dates has got to be a little nuts.
Nuts, too.
But thanks for helping me out, Carol.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad you're back. Can I talk to you?
Your own 2 feet thing didn't work out, eh?
I just don't get it, Daddy.
What?
It's Bucky. That boy Barbara was dating. He embodied everything I ever wanted in a man, Daddy. Intellectual, sensitive, a little unstable. But all he could see was Barbara. Barbara, who didn't appreciate any of his qualities. Barbara, who could take him or leave him. Why can't I find a Bucky Barnes? Is there something wrong with me, Daddy?
Oh, sweetheart, no. There's nothing wrong with you, dear. The problem is love. There's just no love.
Very nice, Sandra. We'll give it a B. Where's your sister?
Oh, I'm afraid she's dropped out, Mrs. Bierman. She isn't an artist like some of us.
I see. What's that? An empty plate?
Well, I was going to replace the fruit, but then I realized that the empty plate makes even more of a statement. I'm showing that sustenance of any kind is at best ephemeral.
That's very interesting. F.
What? Barbara, what are you doing here?
I decided to give the class one more shot.
Well, don't. Quick, go home before it's too late. Mrs. Bierman's judgment's all warped. She just gave me an F.
What have we got here? Now, this is a vast improvement over the other night.
Really?
Such passion. It's full of anger and violent rage. You know, I don't believe I have ever seen a plate of fruit convey such elemental contempt and hatred.
Well, actually, it's not a plate of fruit.
What is it?
It's her.
Very nice.
This is me? This is nothing but a series of angry brushstrokes.
A+. Well, let's move on to life drawing.
Good. That's more like it.
Will the model come out, please?
Hi, ladies. Carol, Barbara. Sorry, I don't mean to point.
Dr. Spritz.
Hello. Oh, hi, Jeremy. Carol just ran upstairs. I'll get... Sure, I'll take a message. Your car was stolen? No. There's no need to cancel. No, Carol will be happy to come home, just pick you up. Your aunt suddenly took ill. Jeremy, please don't do this to my daughter. Not now. She's been rejected a lot lately. Hello? Hello?
Who was on the phone?
That was Jeremy, dear.
Oh, and he called to say he'd be late. What a gentleman.
Not exactly. His car was stolen.
Oh, the poor man.
Yeah, and his aunt suddenly took ill.
He's going to need a lot of support when he gets here.
Wake up and smell it, Carol.
I'm so sorry I'm late, Miss Bingham. I decided to try calling one of those personal ads this morning, and I was insulted by a single bisexual white Jewish male. It's a tough town, honey.
Carol, we have to talk. I need you to take over my duties for a month. I'm going away.
Going away? But, Miss Bingham, this library is your life. Are you ill?
I'm to be married in London tomorrow night.
You're getting married? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounds. It's just that I'm so shocked. I mean, you never even mentioned that you dated. I mean, you never even mentioned that you had a beau.
I think you'll like him, Carol. He's quite the scholar, you know. An expert on medieval codpieces.
Well, I'm sure he's not my type at all, but he sounds just perfect for you.
Clara, my love, there you are. You forgot your sweater again.
Ian, but what are you doing here? Won't you be late for your seminar?
Oh, they can wait. Can't have you catching cold now. And as long as I'm here... Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be.
I'm so glad you've come. We seem to be having a little problem with Carol.
Catch the bouquet! Catch the bouquet! Catch the bouquet!
That's good luck, you know.
Catch the bouquet! Catch the bouquet!
Oh, poor Dreyfus. You worried about Carol, too? Yeah, well, she'll be okay. She's gonna be fine. Good idea. Take a nap. Get your mind off it.
Hi, Harry. Word on the street is Carol finally flipped out.
That's not true. Carol just was a little upset. Dr. Stein says all she needs is a little rest, and she'll be absolutely fine. So tell that to your misinformed Budinsky who's spreading this gossip. Carol did not flip out.
Okay. Barbara, Carol did not flip out.
All right, but I mean it, Charlie. One smart crack, you're out of here.
No problem.
Morning, Daddy.
Morning, sweetheart.
All right, Charlie, go ahead. Take your best shot. Let's get it over with.
Hey, Carol, I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Oh, God, Daddy. I'm so embarrassed about yesterday. What must people think of me? It's just that I've been feeling so worthless and lonely lately. And then when even poor mousy Miss Bingham manages to find someone, well, what does that say about me? I mean, what is it? What's wrong with me? Am I so totally repulsive?
Carol, sweetheart, someday you're going to find the right guy. You are a wonderful, desirable woman. And nobody can deny that.
So what did you do last night?
Don't you remember I had a date?
Oh, yes. I knew there was an additional reason why I hated you.
Oh, you girls will never guess who I saw last night. Jimmy Coblin.
Jimmy Coblin, that cute little boy I used to tutor?
Well, he's not such a little boy anymore. In fact, next month he's taking his college entrance exams, and he needs a refresher course in English. And he's willing to trade some yard work in exchange for the lessons. So, Carol, dear, I have a favor to ask you.
Daddy, you didn't tell them you'd ask me, did you?
No. Well, no, dear. I think the words I use for she'll be happy to.
Daddy!
Come on, sweetheart. It's
Dr. Weston.
Holy cow.
Look at this, huh? Look at this boy. Is this a boy or what?
Carol, I really want to thank you for offering to tutor me.
Well, Jimmy, as I was just saying to my father, A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just a little, warm. I'm a little warm. It happens. Please, go.
Want me to say hi to my mom for you?
Oh, yeah, sure, swell. That would be great. Hi, where's Jimmy? Oh, Barbara, thank God. Help me, I'm going to hell.
For what?
Lust.
Lust? You go to hell for lust? Uh-oh.
Barbara, listen to me. I'm in big trouble. Something very physical seems to be happening with me and Jimmy. I mean, I know he's just a boy, but I wanted to... Oh, Barbara, I really wanted to.
Did he?
Yes, well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, my God, he's a child. He's, what, 11 or something?
Carol, he's 19. Look, if you can't handle it, just cancel the tutoring. Don't see him anymore.
Yes, I really think I'm going to have to.
There you go.
Oh, Daddy, good. Listen, I've been having second thoughts about this tutoring. I
Why,
really
wait,
don't...
what are you talking? What are you kidding? I just saw Mrs. Tobin down the street. She is thrilled. Apparently, for the first time in his life, Jimmy is taking studying seriously. Come on, Carol D., you're doing a wonderful job. And listen, I tell you something. If you teach this boy what he needs to know, you're going to get a lot of satisfaction out of it.
Okay, fine. I'll tutor him. I'm a strong human being. I mean, there is no reason why I can't have a strictly professional relationship with this boy. Shut up, Barbara. Your mother's going to kill me.
Well, I don't think we should tell her. I can't believe we did this.
Me either. I feel like Mrs. Robinson.
Who's she?
Oh, God.
Well, guess I better get going. I don't know what to say now.
Well, Jimmy, usually after sleeping with someone, it's a nice idea to say something kind of warm and gentle, something that makes them feel good.
Oh, okay. Well, you're 12 years older than me, right?
Perhaps I'm explaining this wrong.
No. It's just that 12 years used to seem like a lot, and now all of a sudden it doesn't. I mean, you're so pretty and so much fun, and next to you, girls my age seem so silly and immature.
Well, thank you.
And that gravity thing, I wouldn't worry about that.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Look at you. You did it, didn't you?
What? What? Did what?
Slept with Jimmy.
How could you know? Is it that obvious?
Well, no. Probably just to me. I am your sister.
Hey, do you people have any... Whoa! Who's the guy?
Oh, my God.
No, don't tell me. I can do this myself. Okay. You're still flush, so the guy must be pretty young. It's the middle of the day, so he probably doesn't have a job, and judging from your posture, he's about this tall.
Hi.
My life is an acid bath.